Good morning, one and all present over here. Ladies and gentlemen, on the behalf of Technia Group of I, Dr. Vandana Raghav, convener of the conference, like to extend a very warm and hearty welcome to one and all present over here. I would like to thank all of you for taking out time from your busy daily schedule and accept my invitation for this webinar and gracing this occasion by your presence. Thank you all. It is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome all of you on this webinar on the topic India's Economic Renaissance Post-COVID Possible Policy Interventions. A great pleasure to welcome of the day, and I am very much proud to announce that today that the chief guest of the conference is Professor Ashok Mittal, who is a Vice Chancellor of Bhimrao Ambedkar University. And he is going to giving a small speech in a few minutes because he is having one meeting with the governor, sir. Every year, Technical Institute of Advanced Studies organizes three conferences, but due to the changing time caused by the COVID-19, we encourage our participants to stay safe and maintain social distancing. As a result of which, this conference is concluded on an online mode, and in the future also, we will be conducting remotely through the use of advanced technologies such as augmented reality and virtual reality. As you all know, the COVID-19 pandemic is the first and foremost human disaster in 2020. More than 200 countries and territories have confined effective medical care caused by coronavirus declared as pandemic by the WHO. Recent growth rate cases globally has escalated to more than 4 crore 47 lakh 72,800 and more than 11 crore 7 lakhs 2024 deaths still now all over the world. We have already acknowledged that India is a developing economy. It is started as an economy passing through demand depression and high unemployment. With 21 days lockdown announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on March 23rd, 2020. It would slow down the supply side, accelerating the slowdown further, the jeopardizing the economic well-being of millions. With an increasing number of coronavirus cases, the government has locked down transport services, closed all public and private offices, factories, and restricted mobilization. Based on recent studies, some economists have said that this is a job loss of 40 million people in the country, mostly in the organized sector. In this scenario, they are predicting that India would go into recession, affecting the unorganized sector and semi-skilled job holders losing their employment. It may also likely surface that at this time of eroding trust within and between countries, with nation leaderships under pressure and following social and unrest economic problems of this COVID-19 on Indian economy, and many of those economists are present over here, they will suggest certain policies and how the government will intervention with the policies. The effect, they can easily manage the effect of this COVID-19 on the Indian economy. The objective of the conference is to discuss about the COVID-19 possible policy intervention to the government to emerging problem arises from COVID-19. This policy will lead to advancement of theory and practical, and it will give a nice exposure to the new researchers to come forward and do certain research in these areas. The key point of discussion for this conference are impact of COVID-19 on education, cloud on agriculture, Indian agriculture, tribal communities, and rural development prior and subsequent COVID-19 phase, Indian agriculture performance, problem and policy during pandemic, regenerative of Indian economy in alignment with Gandhian and solidarity economic principles, tribal and forest economy, revival of Indian economy in the corona era, relevance of Gandhian economy model and economic renaissance of India, Indian public finance and the pandemic. Ashok Mittal, sir, I am welcoming sir for the speech, and he need to say certain words for the conference.
Thank you, Vandana. All these are my very, very old friends, Actually, I was very much anxious to see the faces because we can't meet. But today I can see the faces of my old friends, my seniors. Really, it's a very good occasion for me. I really very thankful to Dr. Vandana Raghav. It has become now very warning for the economy too, because this pandemic has very adversely affected our Indian economy in particular and the global economy in general. What I see, the direction of trade and composition of trade is going to change. As far as the domestic economy is concerned, we all know the fiscal deficit is increasing, and today in the newspaper, I have read that it will be doubled. So, with a huge deficit, how we will manage our fiscal policies? Monetary front also, the rate of interest is been declining. RBI reducing the bank rate, but in spite of there is no increase in the demand for loanable funds. So we have a very worried picture of our economy. I'm mainly concerned about the reverse migration because particularly I know the UP in which the chief minister has welcomed the migrant labor, those who have migrated from UP to other towns of the country. They have come back. So how to give them some employment or give them some economic activities where they can generate their livelihood, they can earn some income. So what I feel that there is a need to develop the rural economy. I'm not talking of agriculture, I'm saying rural economy. And to develop the rural economy, we have already seen the MSME plays a very important role. MSME, we know, contributing a significant portion in the GDP, and MSC are facing lot of problems. So what I feel that the government should start identifying the clusters in the rural areas, and they should give incentive to the small scale industries to be set up where they can generate some employment, and the persons those who have come back to their hometown or village, they can be employed, so we can also not will be able to improve the economy, but we will be able to check many social problems. I am sure Professor S.K. Singh is an expert on Indian economy. He will throw some light. JVM Sharma Sahib and Tapas Sen Sahib, expert of the public finance. So therefore, I won't take much time because I have to attend another meeting. I will be, please pardon me, but I wish this webinar a great success with the kind words of the great economist of this country. My regards to all of present here. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to interact with you and to see the faces of my old friends. I'm looking forward once this pandemic is over. I will invite all my friends to Agra and I will take them to Taj Mahal because at this age, you might have seen Taj Mahal at your young age, but now at present age, you will have a different perception. So I extend my invitation to all my friends present here that as soon as they start moving out of the town, please visit Agra, be my guest, and have some time with me. I will be very grateful to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you, Professor Dr. Ashok Mittal, sir, and thank you very much for giving us your precious time. And exactly, you have focused that the government should focus and need to develop the rural economic and to focus on the MSME And it's absolutely right, sir, that we have to focus on the small medium enterprises, and if the government gives some incentive to them and boost them, then maybe the unemployment situation can be removed from the country. Thank you very much, sir, giving us a very informative speech. Thank you very much, sir.